What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So normally with this kind of video, I use my phone, but I honestly don't really feel like walking around right now. I just kind of feel like sitting, so I figured just use the goddamn webcam. Today's video, well, this is gonna be technically my last long form video of the summer. Well, kind of, because I have another Let's Play I'm gonna do after this one, where I should probably order some food while I'm after I do this. But as by the title, you guys are probably wondering. I'm saying farewell for now. It's well, what the hell do I mean by that? Well, tomorrow I'm starting my first day ever at university, and I've mentioned this a couple times. Today's my last day of summer vacation, pretty much, and damn, I can't even believe it. It all flew by way too fast, man. I remember just when I graduated community college, when I was starting the summer, I was looking forward to doing so many things, and now it's like it's really all over already. Holy hell! But you know, it was a long time, 3 months, but again, I just feel like they went by too fast. Last summer felt really, really long, but I feel like it did go by a little fast, but no, no, not like this summer. This summer just in a snap of a finger just went out like that. Now normally I wouldn't do a video like this whenever summer ends and I'm going back to school. I think the only time I did that was I think in 2017, 2018, and 2019. But that was when I was like just making the most random videos. But I'm doing this one today because it's a little different this time around. Because again, I'm starting university, so it's a big change for me. This time I'm actually taking courses related to the career I'm studying, which is computer engineering. So I have some engineering classes, and what that means is, well, if you know anything about engineering, it's very time consuming and it could be very demanding for me. And sometimes I don't do so good under pressure. But I mean, I've at least learned how it is, with all my experience in community college. I've at least learned what it is. But who knows how much worse it's going to be in university. But like I said, if it's going to be very time consuming, then don't expect a lot of videos from me anymore, at least not until December. Because that's, when most of us get out of school, or all of us get out of school. I get out like early December. I don't know. The schedule is a little weird. It's like the last day of classes is, I think, the very end of November, but then afterwards you have a week, and that's where you just do your final exams. So it's all randomized. It really just depends what days my professors choose to do the final exams. So, but definitely by December 10, I think by that day it'll be all finished, and I'll be free for like a month because it'll be my winter break. And even then I'll be in Mexico, hopefully for a long time, because at least for a good while. Because I went this summer, but I was only there for a week, and that was not enough time. So hopefully this time I can go for 2 weeks, because this winter I went for 2 weeks. Originally it wasn't supposed to be that long, but we got screwed over because there was a snowstorm out here, and the airline also messed us up with our flight. So, but I'm back on topic. So that's pretty much why I'm making this video, to say farewell to you guys. Because this time around, also this summer I made a lot of GTA Let's Plays, and I did attract a few new fans from that. So if you are new to the channel from my GTA videos, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. I'm sorry I won't be able to do much, but I gotta prioritize my studies. But I want to make it up to you guys, at least for today. I want to do one last Let's Play, and I want to make this a good one, because I did one Thursday of GTA San Andreas, and that was an hour and a half long, and it was a lot of fun. Then I did one Friday, but it wasn't that long. It was like 40 minutes. I only did one mission because I was struggling, and I kind of also broke a bit of my controller in the process. And I had to run an errand later on afterwards, so I also didn't have a whole lot of time on me Friday evening. Or I kind of did, but I spent most of the afternoon taking a nap because work. But yeah. So I want to try to do that after this video is up. I'll do another one of those. Hopefully, an eventful Let's Plays. Make it up to you guys for the lack that I did Friday. And then afterwards, that'll be it. Now I will still do my Animal Crossing music streams, because that really doesn't take my time away. Just setting it up like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But all that's just in the background. So that's pretty much all you'll see probably for the next like 4 months. But it all again really depends on the workload of my classes and how much my professors give me. So, but don't expect me to put a lot of time on YouTube for the next like 4 months. Maybe every week or every 2 weeks or so, there'll probably be one Let's Play a video. I'll probably just say that if I'm very lucky, but who knows? Because there will be some weeks where I will not be able to make videos at all because I'm probably gonna get a shit ton of work, and most of that time I'm gonna have to be spending it locking in, finishing all that, studying, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, I can't even believe it. Not just that summer is ending, but the fact that I'm actually going to start university tomorrow. I'm not staying in a dorm or anything like that because I don't have the money for it. And also, my campus is like half an hour away driving, so it's fine. I could just take the tollway regardless, which most of the time this tollway doesn't really have a lot of traffic, especially because there are a lot of lanes on this one. But well, we'll just see where it goes from here. Because I can't really predict, what will happen, at least in terms of like what's gonna be like. But I want to at least try to be more. How do I say it? Like, just be productive over there. Like, even outside of doing work, like, I don't know, meet people and just things like that. Do a lot of fun activities there. Um, but overall, man, I did a lot this summer in terms of YouTube and in my personal life. I completed 2 GTA games. I completed GTA 3, which I mean that one was super easy. But I also completed Vice City Stories, which that one was the main game I was going for completing this summer, and I did. And I'm proud of myself for it. It took me 3 months because there was also a point in time where I just went a good while without doing any Let's Plays because I just didn't really feel like it. I wasn't just in a mood for it. But we did those 2 games, and of course we're doing San Andreas right now, but we're not even close to finishing, and we're definitely not gonna finish it today. I'd have to really lock in, for hours, but I'm not going to do that because I need to be mentally ready for, you know, tomorrow. And well, I mean, it's the first week, so I don't think it should be anything too stressful. But I mean, I gotta get the proper amount of sleep. I'm not staying up playing GTA tonight. But on top of that, some other goals I achieved this summer was, well, number one thing I wanted to do was be more productive, and I did just that. I was everywhere this summer, or almost everywhere, at least in my area. I went to Mexico for a week, which I just said that. I was in California a week ago, and I already miss it out there. I miss both Mexico and California. California is more aesthetically pleasing. Like, the atmosphere is a lot better than here. And maybe that's just an effect of the grass being greener somewhere else, but I don't know. I genuinely liked it out there. The views are nice. There's a lot of beaches. Weather's way better. It's not humid. It's relatively nice and dry out there. Although this summer itself hasn't been that bad, Like last summer also, we didn't our real heat didn't kick in last summer till like early to mid July. And here it took like end of July to early August. And even then, we've only had maybe 3 triple-digit days, but it is still very humid out here, so it does feel a lot hotter than it is. But also what they're saying, and I hope they're right, meteorologists, hopefully they're right about this, that because last year the heat, because the heat started late, we had it last until about late October, mid to late October. They're saying this year that's not going to be the case. I really hope so, man, because I want to actually enjoy fall when it's chilly, all that good stuff. Do all the fall activities, go to a freaking pumpkin patch or something like that. But yeah, dude, I don't know. A lot of things processing in my mind right now because it's like school starting soon, summer finished, just 3 months went by in a very short matter of time. 3 months is a lot, yes, but it always went by so fast. It's just like, man, it's a lot to process. Probably because of all the shit I've gone through this year. It's just like, another placebo effect of this summer just rapidly flying by, man. It's gonna be my birthday soon. In about 3 months, I'm turning 22, and then before we know it, it's gonna be Christmas again, which it's crazy to me, man. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. Is that I'm gonna be gone for a couple months, like off YouTube. Maybe occasionally I'll do some Let's Plays, maybe every week or every 2 weeks, like 1 or 2 Let's Plays. And again, that really depends on the workload I get, but don't expect a lot. Don't expect me to like really put my focus on YouTube, because I'm gonna be putting my focus on school for the next 4 months. But we'll see where it goes from here. Wish me luck in university. I'm gonna need it, because it's these are gonna be very demanding classes. At least probably the engineering ones for sure. Um, and definitely my math class. It's gonna be, and I'm not that good at math. But we'll see how it goes from here on. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. At least to those who, if you guys are in school, good luck to you guys as well. It's been I want to say a long summer, but it was long, yes, but it just felt really short compared to last year. Last year was a really long, and it felt really long, summer. But I don't know. Hopefully, it's all gonna be good things from here on out. Good vibes. And yeah, and then after this video, I'll have one more Let's Play for the summer, and that'll be it, at least for a good while, anyways. And of course, I mean, it's Sunday today, and it's August, so we're gonna have the Animal Crossing fireworks show starting in about 2 hours from now. Of course, I'm gonna stream those. And again, the Animal Crossing streams, I will still do those on the regular, because they'll just be running in the background. I can just leave this computer here at home and just take my other one to school, and then leave all that in the background. I don't really have to put a lot of effort in those, but yeah, it's been a heck of a ride for sure. This summer, what I did in my personal life, did a lot, and all the videos I put out this summer, it was fun, and I am gonna miss it. But at the same time, I am a bit bored of just kind of like not doing a lot, because I know I said the heat out here isn't that bad, but it's also so humid out, so it does feel pretty hot out here. Like, it's not that bad where it's reached triple digits, but being outside for a while, it's just like you will sweat a lot, because again, it's so humid. I live in Texas, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video, you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.